This will be Oxford University Press Phrasal Verb Project by Evan Williams. I'll take you through 40 phrasal verbs, so you can learn 40 phrasal verbs today. First phrasal verb will be ask for. So when you want something, you ask for something. So for example, I can say, when I go to a restaurant, I always ask for something low fat. Or if you're a teenager and you need money, you say, Father, give me some money. What did you just do? You asked your father for some money. So ask for. Next phrasal verb will be eat out. This is when you don't eat at home, you go out to some cafe or restaurant and you eat. So a sentence could be, I often eat out with friends at local restaurants. And normally people eat out Friday, Saturday nights. Next, warm up. Before an athlete starts to play in a very serious match, normally for 45 minutes, he warms up by running, sweating, and stretching. So I can say players usually warm up before a match starts. So if you go to a big football stadium and you get there 1 hour before the game, on the field you will see the players running back and forth. And what are they doing? They're warming up. Phrasal verb number 4, we can say make up. So make up is when you, after having fought with your partner or with your friend, you become friends again and you forgive each other. And so that would be making up, is becoming friends after having fought. So we can say, when we have an argument, we always make up quickly. Meanings, we forget about our disagreements and we become friends again, so we make up. Usually in English we say, let's kiss and make up. Phrasal verb number 5 can be get on with. This talks about how you have a relationship with somebody, whether it's a good relationship or not a good relationship. So I can ask you, how do you get on with your brothers and sisters? Meaning, do you get along with them? Do you not get along with them? Do you have a good relationship with them? If you have a good relationship with them and your friends, then you get on with them. And we could also say in American English, you get along with them. And number 6, we can say take back and get back. First, I'll give you a sentence. Take the camera back to the shop and get your money back. So to take a camera back to a shop would be to physically take the camera and return it to the shop. And to get your money back is also called getting a refund. So getting your money back would be they have to pay you your money back in return. So take something back and get your money back. Number 7, we can say take out. For example, everything nowadays is very electronic and everybody uses ATM machines. ATM machines are the automated teller machines that people use to either make a deposit or to take money out. So I can say, I took some money out of the cash machine. So how do you take money out of a cash machine? You type in your PIN number, you type in then the amount of money, and the money comes out. So what did you do? You took money out. Phrasal verb number 8 will be give away. So I could say a German woman gave away all her money to charity. So it means the woman, she had a lot of money, but she gave it to some charitable organization. So to give something away is to literally to take what you have and give it to somebody else. So she gave away all of her money. Number 9 is turned up. I organized a school reunion, but nobody turned up. Another way to say this is nobody showed up. It means nobody actually came to the party. So if a lot of people came to the party, you'd say a lot of people turned up or showed up. But here, nobody turned up. That means nobody came to the school reunion. And number 10, we're talking about look after. She works in an animal sanctuary. She looks after apes. So looking after something or somebody is to take responsibility for them, to take care of them, to feed them, to groom them. So when it says she looks after apes, that means she is responsible for taking care of them. So the next phrasal verb will be set off. A sentence could be, we set off early and caught the 6 o'clock a.m. train. So set off early means to set off is to leave your house and begin on some kind of journey. So to set off is to begin a new journey, but to leave. Next phrasal verb, take off. I'll give you a sentence first. The plane took off, and soon I was looking down on London. So for a plane to take off is literally for the airplane to leave the runway and to begin flying in the air. So once the airplane is in the air and the wheels come up, the plane has taken off. Next phrasal verb will be pick up. I picked up my suitcase and followed the exit signs. So to pick something up is literally to take it in your hands and to pick it up. For example, in front of me, I have a glass full of kvass. When I want to drink, I pick it up and I drink. Here's another pick up. A taxi picked me up and took me to the airport. So picked me up means a car literally comes to my house, stops, I get into the car, and then it takes off and goes to the airport. So if somebody comes to pick you up, we usually talk about coming in the car and taking you where you need to go. So for example, last weekend, my friend came and picked me up, and we went to these lakes and we went swimming. Another phrasal verb, 15, is check in. So everyone knows when they go to the airport, you have to check in. You have to show your passport. You have to check in your bags. So I can give you a sentence. I checked in at the airport and got my boarding pass. So whenever you go to the airport, you have to have all of your documents together so that you can check in properly. Another phrasal verb will be hung up or to hang up. So for example, we were talking on the phone, but suddenly she hung up. So if you're talking on the phone and you need to do something else or you don't want to talk to the person anymore, it would be very rude, but you could hang the phone up. And that would be disconnecting the connection, to hang the phone up. Another phrasal verb dealing with phones is call back. So I could say, if my friend isn't at home, I will call back later. To call back is to try calling your friend again. So I'm going to call my friend back. It means my friend called me, I wasn't at home, now I'm going to call them. So I'm going to call back. Switch off is another phrasal verb. I think people should switch off their mobiles in restaurants. To switch something off is literally to turn it off so that it doesn't work. Next phrasal verb, to give up. To give up means to quit or to stop trying completely. So I can say, I tried to learn to dance salsa, but I gave up. I was terrible at it. So I gave up means I quit because I couldn't do it anymore. It was too difficult. Phrasal verb number 20 could be take up. So I want to take up a water sport like scuba diving. So to take up means to begin something new. So you can take up a new sport. You can begin doing it, begin practicing. Carry on. If I like this course, I'll carry on next year. Carry on means I will continue. I will again take this course next year. I will carry on. Make into. I'll give you a sentence first. Bethany has written a book which she is going to make into a film. So she's going to make the book into a film. She's going to make the film exactly the way that the book was written. Find out. The Sunday Times decided to find out if school is easier than it used to be. So to find out would be to try in all of your means to find the answer to something, almost like to investigate or to do some kind of research. So the newspaper, the Sunday Times, decided to find out if school is easier than it used to be, meaning to investigate to know if this is true or not. So to find out is always to find the answer to something. Another one is do up. The teacher told me to do up the button of my shirt. If you do up the button of your shirt, that means you button the shirt, not unbutton it. You button it. Another phrasal verb would be went out. For example, Carol's parents didn't like her boyfriend, so they went out together in secret. So in this context, if boyfriend and girlfriend go out together in secret, to go out, it doesn't necessarily mean they leave their home. Go out means to have a type of intimate relation, some kind of relationship with another person. So if I have a girlfriend, I would say I'm going out with her, meaning her and I are a couple. We go out together. We have a serious relationship. So that's what it means. Carol's parents didn't like her boyfriend, so they went out together in secret. So that doesn't mean they left the house. It means they have a secret relationship. Phrasal verb 26 is broke up. After a year, she broke up with her boyfriend. So to break up with your boyfriend is to end the relationship. Next phrasal verb is throw it away. So if you have something that you never use, you should throw it away. To throw it away is to place the object in the wastebasket or in the rubbish. So you get rid of it. If you get rid of something, you throw it away. Another phrasal verb 28 is slow down. So for example, my friend Igor, he drives very fast on the MCAD, and I always say, slow down, you're driving too fast. It means to reduce your speed. 29, I complained and the company tried to sort out the problem. To sort out the problem is to try to come to some sort of conclusion or to figure out the solution to the problem. So to sort something out is to try to create order where there is disorder. So if somebody is trying to sort out the problem, they're trying to basically create order and by creating order solve the problem. Phrasal verb 30. Susan didn't see her sons grow up. She was under house arrest. So grow up. So she didn't see her sons grow up. That means she didn't see her sons change from babies into children and from children into boys and girls and then growing into teenagers and then into men and women. That's the whole process of growing up. She did not see her children grow up. Why? Because she was under house arrest. So number 31, we're using the phrasal verb set up. So Bill and Melinda Gates set up a foundation to provide vaccinations. So to set up is to set up a business, or to set up a foundation is to organize with any number of set of people, to organize something so that a type of small corporation or business is working. And so to set something up is to start from the very beginning, and your final product will be a type of small business or a small enterprise. Calm down, number 32. So if you're very nervous, you need to calm down. So to calm down is to get rid of all of the nervousness that you have. So to calm down is to be very calm, to be very cool, to be very relaxed. Whereas the opposite is to be like very jumpy and very nervous. 33 is bump into. So if you meet somebody by surprise, you bump into them. So I bumped into an old friend in the street yesterday. So bumped into him, meaning I met him by surprise. Look forward to. So we could say he was looking forward to having dinner with his friends. It means he was looking into the future at something that he was anticipating, something that he was waiting for, something that he really wanted to happen. So normally, school children look forward to the summer. Why? Because they don't have to go to school. But here, he was looking forward to having dinner with his friends. In other words, he couldn't wait to have dinner with them. Phrasal verb 35, look out. There's a car coming. So look out means be careful. Look where you're going. Look out. 36, pass away. If somebody passes away, they die. So we say her grandmother passed away last year at the age of 93. So to pass away is to bite the dust. To bite the dust is to die. Sold out. We cannot go to the concert because the concert is sold out. Sold out means all of the tickets have already been bought. Turn on. I could say turn on the TV. There's a program I want to watch. So that would be to turn something on, and the opposite would be to turn something off. Turn down. I could say turn down the radio. Why? Because it's too loud. So turn down has to do with volume. Turn the volume down. And last phrasal verb, number 40, is plug in. Some people's computers, they won't work unless they have been first plugged in. For example, my computer, my laptop, my battery doesn't work anymore. So the computer doesn't work unless it has been plugged in. So I could say, where can I plug in my computer? So that means plug it into an electric socket. So those are 40 phrasal verbs that you can study and learn, and the only way to understand them is by the context in which I use them. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.